I'm Diane Rosignola here in New York at REIT Week, NAREIT's 2019 Investor Conference. I'm here with Bill Hankowsky, Chairman, President, and CEO of Liberty Property Trust. Thanks for being with us, Bill.
Thank you.
Last year, Liberty announced a plan to sell its remaining office properties and devote its resources solely to the industrial real estate. How has the change helped you to prepare to return to your roots in the industrial sector?
We made a very big decision last year from a strategic direction perspective, and it really was a culmination of what we've been doing over the last several years. So if you go back, we were 2/3 office, 1/3 industrial, and we've been rebalancing the portfolio. And part of that was we've created a national industrial platform, so we actually operate in 23 U.S. markets, and we have now have 103 million square feet of industrial real estate, so one of the largest portfolios in the country. And as we looked at that last year, we said, you know, it really makes the most sense to become a pure play and become an industrial pure play, take all of our talent and, as you said, our roots. So the very first thing we did 45 years ago when we were founded was build a warehouse. So we've been in the business for a long time, and devote all of the talent and all of the energy and all of the capital to a single asset class, and an asset class that quite candidly is on fire. I mean, this is one of the stronger asset classes given the fundamental demands of the industry.
What has the landscape for competition of industrial assets looked like so far this year?
It's as competitive as ever. So the fact that this asset class is performing so well and has done well has really seen a tremendous draw of capital to the space. So you've seen cap rates go down in the industrial sector easily for every year the last 5 years. And this attraction of capital, in classic economics, is facing a situation where there's little supply. So if you own a warehouse, you want to keep it because it's so hard to find them or build them. So there's not a lot of product coming into the market, a lot more capital, and you get this pricing pressure. It's most acute in coastal markets and the big metros, but it's also now the case even in secondary markets. And clearly this week, Capstone, being the Blackstone acquisition of GLP, the largest private real estate transaction in history. And what's asset class? Industrial.
Looking 10 years down the road, how does Liberty design its industrial properties now so that they're flexible for future needs?
Yeah, this is fundamental to how we think about what we do. So we've been developers for 45 years, and we build the building on the assumption we're going to own it forever, understanding that as asset managers we might not, but that's sort of the premise going in. And so from our perspective, that means having a very flexible asset for our customer base. That's what drives it, so that any customer might be able to use it for whatever they're thinking of doing. So our typical building is a multi-tenant industrial building. It's about 200,000 square feet. So we think about floor load capacity. So if someone wants to put machinery on it, heavy load of racking. We think about ceiling heights. So every building would be at least 36 foot clear, and we're building a lot of buildings today 40 foot clear, because technology is allowing people to go higher up with robotic forklifts that can balance themselves, so they can use that cube of space more efficiently. We think about more ground around the buildings, so the world of e-commerce. So if someone wants to do fulfillment last mile, it's going to have a lot of employees in there. The old days of 10 forklifts and 30 employees are long gone. So there's a lot of employees. They need parking. Or people need a lot of space for trailer storage. So we're putting more land proportionally to the square foot of building than we ever have done historically. And we want to locate them, again, for flexibility. So where's the labor pool? Where's the customer in an e-commerce world? So it's flexibility in the design of the building, flexibility in the location, so that, at your point, when that 5-year lease is up or the 10-year lease is up, whatever the need of tomorrow's customer is, this building can meet it.
Bill, thanks so much for taking the time with us today.
Great to be with you. Thanks.
For more on REIT Week, visit REIT.com.